Welcome back, everyone. Just out for a little walkabout. Just checking out the fields. Still got a couple of months left before the grass fields are ready. So we won't rush. Well, we might rush a little bit. Yeah, we won't rush to get too much dairy cattle done yet. I'm just trying to set up the next kind of plan for us. We're going to be waiting on grass, so there's not a lot of farm work to do until then. So I think I'm going to focus on our new piece of property here with all these beautiful lodge pine poles. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to set up to handle these. I got to get them back to a sawmill, right? And in the last episode, we talked about possibly putting a sawmill here, which is what I'm looking at right now. It would require probably digging out some of the ground to level things out a little bit. It would require maybe taking down a couple of trees, getting them out of the way to make this happen. But that would be so much easier to just pull the trees right into the trigger. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's going to be the plan. I thought about carting all of the wood, cutting it all up into pieces and bringing it over there. But with the ground traction issues on this beautiful land, I thought that might be just a pain. So I think we're going to do that. Let's have just a quick peek here. I was doing a little homework. Let's turn around. So I was thinking that right here, we leveled out the ground right here. This could work. I think I need to remove these small trees here and then just do a flatten. The catch really is with a flatten, I'm going to need to, on one side, there's going to be a cliff kind of thing, right? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Lower I get yeah, maybe right around there somewhere. I don't know if you can see that. I can just drop it down and it'll automatically flatten, I think, but it might make some things challenging. Actually, why don't we do that? I'm just going to drop it and see what happens to the ground, and then we'll fix up whatever we need. We'll delete it and re-add it if we need to. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I expected to happen. Although that's actually not bad. I'm not going to be picking up pallets here. All I'm going to be doing is dragging trees onto this spot right here. And I assume that it followed the ground, which is awesome. I expected it to flatten one big flat space, but I think this is really awesome. Okay. All right. So most importantly, oops, not there, here. Open this up. And we have 3 of these now. This here is wood select. We're going to be distributing it. That's it. That's all I want to do. I'm not going to be making products here. I'm going to be just dropping wood here. It's going to distribute up the hill. Oh, I think I have to get rid of the one in my yard then. Otherwise, it's going to try to distribute there. I don't really need the one in the yard anymore with this here, so I think that's what we'll do. All right. It's a plan. Let's jump back to the yard here. Visit. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, what do we have in here? Oh, we got wood chips in here that need to come out. What time of year is it? May. What is the pricing for wood chips right now? Right down at the bottom. It's not bad. January is the best price, and it is 4 something. I think we might just go ahead and do this. How much is all that worth? It's not a ton. Yeah, maybe we'll just get that done. All right. Okay, so I need this guy, I guess. I'm not quite sure where I sell. I think I can sell my wood chips at my new sell point. So let's go do that. Just gonna get this out of the way here. That's gonna give us some room to do something else in the yard as well, right? That's gonna be pretty awesome. Where's the trailer? I think it's in here somewhere. All right, let's start with that. That's our first project for today. Now, this trailer will not take all of it, but that's okay. We can do 2 trips. It's not that far now, right? I think I just pull up here. Yeah. 7,000, and I got 14,000 in there, so that's going to be 2 trips almost perfectly. There's a little bit left over, so be it. And this is fairly light, so we shouldn't be slowed down much. Not like a huge load full of wood products. It's afternoon. It's getting on in the day. I think we'll do this project. We'll move on to June, and then we'll get working on getting some cattle. Somebody suggested buffalo, and I've not used buffalo yet at all on FS25, so I think that's a brilliant idea. I like it. Thank you. We'll do that. We're gonna get some buffalo and make some dairy products for buffalo. That's exciting. I have a couple of ideas about how to expand the farm itself. Yeah, I got a couple ideas brewing. Okay, we're just up here. Isn't that much nicer of a drive? I hope I can sell wood chips here. I think it's a sell everything trigger that I put down, so I should be able to sell anything I want, including that 1 pallet of wood beams that we have. Yep, wood chips, sounds good. This should be about 3,000 bucks. 3-ish. 29.45. How's everybody doing today? I am doing well. This is June 30th, and tomorrow is Canada Day, so I decided to take the day off, and I'm just relaxing. It's a beautiful day. We got some nice weather this week. It'll get a little warm, but not nearly as bad as last week. Last week was brutal. What I'll do is I'll just reconfigure this trailer to take that 1 pallet of wood. I won't use the big trailer. It's up at the top of the hill anyway, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's gonna be a bit left over. That's okay. Oh, we got that invisible bug again. I don't know why that is. It's all there. It's not a problem, but it's just visual. I got a trailer full of invisible wood chips. I've had that problem for quite a while. It only happens with certain trailers, and I don't know if it's certain trailers, certain maps, or I don't know. If there's a combo there. That's problematic. I don't know if it's one of my mods. So the deal is going to be the same, basically. We're just going to cut down trees, we're going to limb them, we're going to drag them onto the trigger, and then they'll auto-distribute to the sawmill at the top of the hill, which will do all of the production of wood products. So that will save us a lot of trips to town. We're still going to do some trips to town, so I'm not trying to take too many shortcuts on that. There's other things that we're going to be selling, like our dairy products, maybe going to town, and anything. I think I'm going to, at this point, stop using the store deliveries mod, maybe, or what I could do actually, is I could set the store deliveries to that sell point, this sell point right here. I can set the store deliveries to here, and that way, you know, this is where the dealership has agreed to deliver our products, and we can come pick them up here, and it won't be too far either. So maybe that's a good idea, like a satellite sales office or something. In fact, I like that idea so much that I think we're gonna do that. Actually, let me line it up properly though, because if we buy multiple things, it could be a bit of a problem. Right here, actually a little bit further forward. Right there. Set. All right, anything new we buy is going to start here, and it's going to come across this way. Oh, actually, you can see where stuff is going to spawn. Perfect. All right, happy about that. Okay, so that's it for wood chip sales for now. Could have waited a little bit longer, but that's all right. It's all good. Okay, let's just go over here. I'm not going to bother with the last few wood chips. There's not enough to make it worth the trip. Let's go get the skid steer. It's just over here. I may have to buy another one of these. I think I will, actually. I may get a different one. Just to mix it up a bit. I got stuff all over the place. I need storage. I need pallet storage. That's something we can set up. Let's grab this. I'm pretty sure it would just sit there if we sell the thing, but may as well get it out of the way. Okay, let's sell that now. 10,000. There we go. That's gone. Okay, now we can start putting some trees in. I need this guy. I'm just gonna go sell those beams. We'll just drop by our toolbox here. And customize, we're gonna set that up for bale trailer. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. Get that strapped in. So we had a bit of an incident yesterday here at my real home. We for the last few weeks we've been free ranging our chickens. They have a nice protected run that you know, his hardware cloth, and it's reasonably secure, not 100% secure, but it'll keep all the ground beasts at bay, predators and whatnot. But the last few weeks we've been just saying, you know what, let's just let them out. They can scratch for worms and bugs and just be happier if they're out. And so we did that. We've been doing that. And then yesterday we had a fox come in and try to take one of the chickens. And you should see how many feathers are on the ground. But I'm really happy to say that it looks like one of my roosters, and I have 2 roosters, and they are very large. They're some of the biggest roosters I've ever seen. And it looks like one of them would have none of it and actually attacked the fox so much that the fox ran away. So that rooster, they got into a scuffle, and that rooster lost a lot of tail feathers, but no real injuries besides missing feathers. No injuries, no blood got drawn, and I was actually sitting in plain sight. I was just sitting out on the deck in the back of the house, and when I saw the fox, and I ran, but with my knee, I'm not the fastest guy in the world. Anyways, you know, oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, it worked. All right. Okay, that business is taken care of. So let's move ahead to June. We're gonna get now one of the things that I'm gonna need to do on a regular basis is keep an eye on that upper sawmill, you know, to see what's being produced there, and that's gonna be an extra thing to check on. I'm saying that because yesterday I recorded for Sri episode this morning's, well, for my morning's Sri Lanka episode, which you would have seen yesterday. And I'm kind of forgetting about my greenhouses. Like I have to keep checking on them, making sure they're filled up and all that, because I'm so busy in another part of the map. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye on that. I can do it all from the menu. I just need to, you know, focus. So anyways, it's getting late. It's dinner time, almost dinner time. So let's just pull over here, take out a tree. And let's have a rest. Let's just double check before we do that though. Let me just have a quick look. So I think there's a way I can rename these. I think I can rename these. I'll have to check. How do I do that? I'm trying to remember now. I think if I go here, no, I can't rename them. It's only animal pens I can rename. No, not that one. How did I do that? I was doing that on another map. I renamed my... Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I renamed my... Wait, hang on a second. Hang on. Just give me a second here, guys. I think I remember now. Not this way, construction. If I go in here, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I can rename it. Okay, this is what I want. So we're gonna rename this guy to, we'll rename it to farm sawmill. Okay, then we can tell them apart. And then if I go to the top of the map, which is going to be way up here, where is it? Oh, that was kind of fast. Here it is, right here. rename this. We'll call this Town Sawmill. Or, I don't like town. Let's do upper Sawmill. How's that? Okay. Awesome. So now when I jump into here, not here, when I jump into here, I can see the farm one, I can see the upper one. Yeah, that'll be good. So wood is coming in here, it appears. Not sure where. Oh, I guess none is coming in right now, but we'll get to some of that in the morning. Yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, all right. It's a new day. It is winter technically right now. We won't probably get snow here, but oh, we can see the new cow barn in the distance. Nice, no fog today. Very cool. All right, I guess may as well get going. Do I want to do trees first? No, I don't. What I want to do. Let's get this trailer out of the way. I want to get some hay. We're gonna pick up some straw. Actually, I need this trailer for the straw. Yeah, let's, oh, I hope it takes bales. I really hope it takes bales. I'm gonna go up there and grab a couple of bales for straw, for bedding for the animals. So, let's see how that plays out. I'm gonna have to drive the skid steer up there. Okay, cows are lying down. Are they dead? How are we doing over here? They still have some food. They've got about 14,000 liters of food, so that's pretty good. They got tons of straw. Alright, let's see about getting the skid steer up here. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna send this skid steer up to the top. It seems to struggle with some of the terrain here, and I want to see if there's a different kind of skid steer that we can get. Maybe a tracked one that will allow us to have better access. I mean, I could bring in some more gravel for these roads. That would be one way to deal with it. We still need our lights because it is winter and the days are shorter. Now, this could be interesting. You know how this thing rolls backwards, right? We'll try to grab these two here, if that's possible. Thank goodness there's a fence to stop me. Alright, let's... Alright, let's see if we can... Oh no, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Okay. I feel like I gotta do it in one motion. Oh no, 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 no. Stop. Oh boy, I'm gonna make a mess. I know it. I know it. Like, I can't go forward. Right now I've got full throttle on forward and it won't go. Just want to push these a bit. No, no. Oh man. Yeah, I think I need something different to deal with stuff up here. Maybe a telehandler would be better. Get those straps down. Let's get out of here. I should turn this skid steer off. We might not need it for a little bit. We may find out later that it's down back down at the farm. Now I do have that property up behind us here now that belongs to us, so we'll try to figure that out. We got flying cows again today. Nice. All right, let's get this down to the dairy. Now we will need to have a grain field at least one, so that we can continue, you know, producing straw. Oh man, that's beautiful. I'm gonna get a screenshot. There we go. Here's our thumbnail for the episode. We have lots of room now. We've got lots of space to create. It would be good to get some kind of, I have to figure out where things are gonna go. Yeah, I think I need to skid steer down here, don't I? Let's park this here. Straps off, disconnect it. We're gonna go up and get the forage wagon. We'll load that up with hay. We do have, I think we got about 10,000, maybe 11, 12,000 maybe liters of hay right now. Should help us get going. But then we've got three grass fields that are going to produce a lot of hay. We're going to ride with hay for now. We're not going to try to make TMR or anything. I think we'll try to keep it simple. TMR takes a lot of resources. And it's barely worth the effort, to be honest. It's nice to do it every now and then, but I feel like, you know, hay's good enough, you know. It's not the best, but it's good enough. Where am I going? It's going the wrong way. Don't hit the tree. Alright. Let's load up. I forget how much is in here. I think it's like 10,000. 11,258, somewhere around there. That's good. And hopefully I can drive through that shed with this setup. Well, there's something else I want to build today, but I'm not sure if I've got the money for it yet. Actually, there's a few things we need. Oh, slow down. Okay, I can get in here, no problem. Hay can drop off here.
Up here is very big, and I'm not sure.
Okay, that's one thing. Got our manure pile there. That's going to be good. Try to use that for fertilizer. This is where we're going to get our milk. These doors open. Nice. These doors open. Nice. I'm gonna close this because this is where the cows are gonna be. Okay. And there'll be slurry generation and manure generation. Alright, I'm gonna close this for now. Going to close this for now. It said I'm gonna close this for now. There we go. Alright, let's get... I'm kind of wondering... I need this guy, but I'm wondering if I'm going to need the straw blower or not. In which case, it means 2 trips with this thing, which is a bit of a pain. Maybe we need 3 skid steers. Well, let's go find out if it takes bales or not. It would save us a lot of time if it can take bales. If we look at, hang on, we're just gonna swirl a little bit here. If we go into these guys, if I was to save up for this, this is tracked, and I'm thinking it might work a lot better. I've been using this on Comland's one tile challenge, and this is great. I love this thing. Alternatively, we could get something like this, but I really don't know how much better traction is going to be. Roadrunner hay squeezer. What's this? What does this do? I don't know what that is. Don't know what function that is. Oh, these things. These are cheap. Maybe we'll get one of these. Maybe up top, this is what we'll have. I don't know. 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 Okay, let's cross our fingers. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come back up and get that. Yeah, we're going to have to get that shredder, bale shredder. And we've got some money, so we're good. We're good for money. We'll be able to get some. Sorry, I'm thinking about 7 things at the same time. We'll be able to get some of our water buffalo. We'll definitely get started. Yeah, I can't keep driving back and forth with this little guy. We're gonna need some kind of pallet lifter down here, one up by the main farm and one up by the sawmill at the top of the hill. So we need 3 solutions. Should I grab just one? Let's start with one. Each one of these bales is 9,000 liters. Okay, will you take it? Yes. Yes. Nice. Very nice. Let's just jump in here. No animals here, but we've got straw. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's get the other one. We'll just pop it in here right away. I got to do a little bit of ground painting here, get rid of some of this shrubbage, dried shrubs. Start creating a yard. I'm gonna just have to set up a dairy here somewhere. It's gonna smell really good once we set up the dairy. Get the water buffalo. It's gonna smell like dairy air. See what I did there? Okay. All right. Guess what? Let's get some water buffalo. And they're going to be down here. I've never gotten these before, so I think how much room do we have? We could have 60 in here. So I think we're going to start with some adults. I don't have that kind of money, so I think maybe we'll start with 60. What if we start with 20? Does that seem reasonable? We'll start getting milk right away. That's kind of one of the key things. Well, I'm wondering if I should push it to 30. 38,000. That's a lot of money. You know what? Yeah, 30, and then we'll let them reproduce. Maybe we'll just buy 30 more later. Just kick it up a notch. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back to 20, and we'll see how the day goes. And if I still have some money, maybe we'll buy some more. How's that? Okay, we have 20,000 left over. What do these guys look like? Look at you. The idea here is that we may be expanding on this as we go. So what's this? There's lights in here. Nice. Okay. I'll leave them in place. Okay, so we got a few things done. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not quite sure how I want to paint up the yard yet, so I think I'm just going to wait a little bit longer for that. And then let's jump up to the top of the map. I want to see where we are with wood products. And do we have anything here? We do not have much here. Output is set to open production menu. Wood beams are set to this is a new mod I think I have that allows me more control on what happens here. So I think I'm going to change this to, I want to set it to sell automatically. I'm going to have to go quickly through this. Wood beams, select, spawn. Spawn is what I want, right? There we go. Okay, that's what I want. I want spawn. It makes it easier for me to deal with. So yeah, okay. All right, sounds good. Next up, I think we're gonna head back up the hill with this guy. Put this trailer away, this forage wagon. And then I think it's going to be time for us to take down a couple of trees into the new sawmill and make sure that distributing works properly. And then I have to figure out something for up top. I have to figure out something up top of the hill for, you know, moving our products to the stores. So I don't know if I'm going to get a truck or another trailer. I mean, I don't have a ton of money right now. I do have some money, but I don't have a ton. And I do have another trailer up there that I wasn't sure if I was going to sell it yet. So I do need to get up there. Hang on, guys, I'm trying to think stuff through. Let's just teleport. Go to town. Yeah, we've got this guy here. It's not on the trigger to sell, so I need to get a tractor up there. Oh, hang on a second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't really want to buy a small tractor just to do that. It's going to struggle with that. What's this guy? 70 horsepower. Yeah, I need something more powerful to get around town. So that's for sure, but I'm just not quite sure what kind of trailer I'm gonna get. That's the thing. So let's have another look for a second. Let's go to trailers. Actually, no, let's go to flatbed trailers. And I want to see if there's one that's small enough. This one's small enough that I can pull it with a smaller tractor. But at the same time, I can load a few pallets on it, like four beams. But it's not a good one for backing up. Hang on. That's too small. This is what we have up there. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think through the process here. I think I'm gonna head up with this guy. I think we'll do that. And the question is there something else I need to bring up the hill? I'm tempted to swap out the mower, get a better mower. Thinking about it. What's the width on that? Hang on, I'm trying to pre-think a lot of stuff so that I don't have to do unnecessary trips. So if we go into mowers, where's the mower? Right there. This is 4 meter. It's a 4 meter mower. If we jump in here to mowers, these guys here, 2 meters. This here I've used a lot, 3.4 meters. I'd like to get, so this is a 4, 1.8. Let me see if there's something else, 2.7. I'd like to get a 4, at least a 4, but a better quality one. 3.9. Get a disc bind. That's 4 meters. Forgot about this. When did that sneak into my mods? Oh, that would be phenomenal. Bedner, 125 horsepower, 7 meters. That's something we should think about for sure. But I don't have the money for that right now. What is this? This is 4 meters. Is this swath? Is that what I'm seeing there? I could get like a front mower kind of configuration. And sorry guys, just hang in there. This is 3.5 meters. I put this on the front. It requires 95 horsepower for that. I've got some horsepower, so I'm not too worried about that. You know what? I think we're going to get this, guys. I think we're going to buy this. All right, bear with me. I got a plan. Oh no, I took delivery and paid the service fee for that. Oops. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Let's bring this mower back. We're going to deal with that flatbed trailer. We're going to sell some beams. We're going to sell the flatbed trailer. We're going to get a different one. And hopefully with all that, we're still going to have enough money left over to buy some kind of tractor slash vehicle up there that can cart. Whoa! That can cart the wood products around town fairly easily. And that might be a truck. I'm not sure. Lots of stuff brewing in my noggin. Now we will need some kind of tanker to deal with the milk. Could be a small one, because if we set up a dairy, then, you know, we're back to pallets as output, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I'm on my way up. I'll see you guys when I get there. Well, look at that. Look at that. It started snowing. Oi. Okay. Didn't expect snow here. Hopefully it doesn't accumulate. Ah, not this guy again. And by this guy, I mean me. Okay, so we're gonna sell these two items. I gotta figure out a different, slightly different trailer. I need a smaller one. Or no trailer and a truck. That might be the option. I do need something to pick up those pallets. That's the first purchase. Now this trailer is actually not too bad, but problem is, with a fully loaded trailer this size, I need a big tractor. I need something big to pull this. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's get rid of them. We'll figure something else out. And sell, that'll be 16.5. Okay, so we're back to 25,000. I don't think this was the right order of things for me to do. I should have maybe done things in a different order. What we need now is something to pick those up, and ideally it's something cheap. And I feel like going super budget, but I'm afraid this won't be able to pick up much. It's very small. It's very small. It's 5.4 tons though. That's not too bad. This one is also 5.4 tons. I don't think I've tried this one before. I could be wrong. Problem is, I don't have anything to load them onto now. Okay, hang on. Flatbed trailer. 11,000 for this one. That's a big one as well, though. I don't want that. 12. This one is actually a lot more reasonable. Yeah, this is a lot more reasonable. I think this is it. I'm worried about I'm going to get money trapped. I think I'm going to get money trapped if I buy this. Oh boy. Oh boy. What I mean by money trapped is I won't have enough money left over to buy something else to load things with. Let's see. Attachers, front weight, standard. I'm looking for a small, cheap tractor. It might be just a flip, like we're just going to buy it. Actually, we could lease something, right? I'm allowed to lease on this series. Why am I not leasing? Still could get this. 13.5. This is actually gonna. I still need to buy a front loader though. That's the problem. Hang in there, guys. I got this. I'll figure something out. I think this is what I need, and then I need I'm still gonna need the pallet forks. Oh man. Okay, well, I have a strategy. It's not great, but it's gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and buy this little skid steer here. Here's how it's gonna play out, guys. I did things kind of in the wrong order. Yeah. Anyways, you'll see what I mean in a minute. So let's pick up this little John Deere. Does this have a trailer hitch? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. And then I need pallet forks for it. So we're gonna get just the standard. Where are they? Where are they? I'm not seeing them. Here we go. Just the standard. And let's do them. Let's match up the color John Deere. Gonna buy that. Now we only got 9,400 bucks left in a trailer I want to buy. This is where I'm going with this. The trailer I want to buy is 12,000. So I'm short. That's where the problem is. That's what I was saying about getting trapped. No. Jeez. Okay. I gotta get rid of that store deliveries mod. It's so confusing. So confusing. My stuff got delivered down the hill. So, let me go get it. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. I have no idea how this little buddy is gonna do in the roads, but it already looks like it's struggling. It's already stuck. That didn't take long. Completely stuck. Oh man, comedy. The comedy already. I can't even turn, nothing. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? It'll be fine once we're up the hill. I'm not worried about that. It's just getting it up there that's the problem. Okay, so here's what I did. Full transparency. I didn't feel like dealing with it, so I reset the store deliveries location back to the shop where it belongs, and I then reset this equipment back to the shop, which is where I wanted it delivered. I just forgot. So I think I'm gonna ditch the store deliveries mod. It's kind of a pain. It gets in the way. Now that said, I'm just coming up on my property here, and I see a problem already. So we're just gonna gravel this all up because this little guy does not do dirt. So, gravel, where is it? Gravel, there we go. And we're placing an order for gravel for our property here. There we go. We could pave it, but at the end of the day, this is nicer. This is more realistic, I guess. So we're just gonna gravel all this up. Problem solved. Kind of a cheesy way out. You know me, I do cheesy. Oops, turn. There we go. Probably go right over here. That curb looks nastier than the actual side of the road. Okay, so getting back to what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do this. And that's not going to work with this guy. It was same weight. I got to do them in twos. Basically, we're going to take this down and sell it just like this, so that I have enough money to buy the trailer I needed. That was my solution to everything. I gotta be really careful here because I have a feeling this is gonna be a little sketchy. The top one is not well strapped in. It's a bit of a hill. Yeah, not the ideal solution, but it's temporary, and we're just gonna go right here to the supermarket, which is, you know, that makes it easy. It's not far to go. Not the recommended delivery vehicle. Got 94.45. Okay, it's 28. 28, so now we have enough for that trailer. So there we go. There we go. Everything's been solved. Just gonna buy it, bail mode, and buy. We still need a tractor up here though. We still need some kind of vehicle to pull that trailer. Right now we're good because we've got the other tractor up here. Be all good. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to sell the rest of these wood beams, and I think probably we're looking at moving ahead to next month. I do have to get some trees into the sawmill so we can keep the money flowing, but I might do a little bit of that off camera, but not too much. I want to do that together, right? So alright, so if you are enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an amazing day.